We cooled down a little bit yesterday, but it is okay because you know what? We're still going to bounce back. We're still going to print the money, and it's only losing a little bit of money on the juice. So, you know what? We were bound for a reverse day. It's all right. We're going to keep the momentum going. This is the free three. It's a quick, very quick episode today. I'm actually on the road, so I don't have too much time to break down these plays. I got to run into a meeting, guys. So I appreciate y'all. Let's dive into this. This is the free three.
I love it, Noble. Noble, I also love your YouTube videos. I watched them while I was gone. That was fire.
But getting paid because yesterday we had a full sweep. Mike going under, that was just icing on the cake. Why are we going to go in such a weak AFC South? Unless we have the NBA Blowout Association.
Bang! Knicks take a 1-point lead with 13
When you hear the sirens, you know what that means.
You got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me. Hurt my feelings.
What is up, my friends? It is your boy Noble Living here with another DYF Bets video. I'm breaking down my favorite picks and plays of the day as we try to get to the bag together and make that money. Like I mentioned in the intro, I have a very, very quick video for you guys today. A few quick plays. Just want to stay consistent, keep dropping winners. Yesterday, we did have a losing day, officially a 1-2 day here on the channel. We ended up the day 2-2 as I added one late night winner there on Action Network. So make sure you guys are following us there. So we did lose a little bit of money on the juice. You can see down about $15 on the day, but you could see that last 7 days, the last 30 days, we've been absolutely printing here on the channel. Yesterday we went 2-2, like I mentioned. Zach LaVine, we needed 3 3-pointers. He gave us 3. Our other bet that we hit on the day is I added DeRozan over 3.5 rebounds. That also hit. Both are super juice plays, but we got it done. Our under in the Tennessee Ole Miss game, I kind of knew that was cooked from the opening start, so that was kind of annoying. And then our 3-team parlay. Something told me not to take Cincinnati. When I told y'all live that I leaned Kansas State plus 9.5, that should have probably been all you needed to hear to stay off of them. But you know what? It happens. We lose on the parlay there, so it happens on the day. So for today's video, guys, real quickly, I don't have time to kind of dive into all the picks and all that stuff just because I'm on the road to this morning and I have to run into a meeting literally here in 5 minutes. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys the plays that I'm locking in for today. So far, you can see real quickly here on the right of the screen, we've got 3 best bets locked in. This is an early start between Indiana State and SIU. I'm tailing Sports Talk Matt from the Daily Juice. He normally likes to bet the under in the first game of Arch Madness, or the Missouri Valley Conference Tournament. That game starts at about 12 o'clock Eastern time. Normally there's nobody in the stadium. It's an early start time. Indiana State, SIU, none of those schools are near St. Louis, so there's not a lot of fans. So we're expecting an under in that game. I always like that analysis. I always tail him this time of year when it comes down to that bet. So we're going to lock that in for our first pick of the day. Our second best bet is going to be the survive and advance parlay between 2 teams that need to get it done in order to move on in their conference tournament. The first one is also in the Arch Madness in the Missouri Valley. It's going to be the second game of the day with Illinois State against Missouri State. So you can see right here, we're taking Illinois State on the money line. They're about 5-point favorites. We should be able to cash in on that one. If I zoom out real quickly here, you can see that Illinois State's 18-13 on the year, meanwhile Missouri State is 9-22. I like Illinois State here. They've been the better team. They're the higher seed in the tournament. I expect them to get it done. Now, our other play that we're adding there is Murray State on the money line against Evansville. Very similar analysis that you can see here. Evansville 11-20 on the year. Meanwhile, Murray State 15-16. Murray State's the higher seed. They're about 5.5, 6-point favorites. I like them to get the win. Those are 2 best bets that we're locking in so far to start the day. So plus 109 on the survive and advance parlay. The Sports Talk Matt tailing the under 156.5 in Indiana State and SIU. That's about minus 109 to win 1 unit. Our final college basketball best bet is going to be the over 155.5 between Indiana, Purdue, Fort Wayne, and Youngstown State. If we go here real fast to the head-to-head matchups between these 2 teams, you could see that recently Youngstown State, they've gone over in 3 straight games and 4 of their last 5 games. Meanwhile, Indiana IPFW, I should say, they went under in their last game, but they've gone over in 2 of the last 3 games. But if we can go to the exact head-to-head between these 2 teams, we can see here that the last 10 times these 2 teams have faced each other, well, let me see if I can find the head-to-head on this one. Normally they have it on the app. They don't have it here on the desktop version. But if I pulled it up, you would see that the last 2 times these teams have faced each other, they faced each other twice this season. They both went over. And then the last 5 times they faced each other, they've all gone over between these 2 teams. And then also in the last 10 games, Youngstown State has gone over 8 of the last 10 games. Meanwhile, IPFW has gone over 5 of the last 10 games. So that's a 50% hit rate. That's an 80% hit rate. And then again, head-to-head against these two teams, they've gone over 4 of the last 5. And I just like that. See totals of, and I just like that. So that's what we're locking in. Not the similar analysis that I give you guys here. I know just because it's very fast today, but real fast, 3 college best bets that we're locking in. Under 156.5, the two-way parlay, survive and advance at plus 109, and the over 155.5. The last best bet that I'm going to give you guys real fast is going to be in the NBA. We're going to go to the Hawks and Pacers matchup. We have a very high total at 256.5. So what do we think? Or 246, I should say. 246.5. So what does that mean? Probably a lot of points. And if we get a lot of points, what does that mean? Scoring, and that means Tyrese Halliburton should be involved. He's been dishing and diming the rock a lot lately, so I'm going to go over 10.5 assists. You can get that at plus 110 odds. I like that. We're locking that in. If I pull up Halliburton's numbers real quickly, let me just scroll here on Doing Sports real quickly. So let me see if I can find Halliburton's numbers. Okay, you could see here from the assist perspective. Sorry, guys. It's not my usual. Okay. From the assist perspective, he's averaging 10.8 assists over the last 10 games. He's gone over this number 5 of the last 10 games, including 6 of the last 7 games. 15 assists last game against the Rockets, 12 against the Bulls, 10 against the Heat. He would have hooked. 11 against the Rockets, 15 against the Nuggets, 12 against the Clippers. Pretty good if you say so myself. But then also when you take a look at the Atlanta Hawks and how they face against point guards and the most assists given up, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They give up the 10th most assists per game to point guards. And then also when you look at the fact that Tyrese Halliburton's double-double is juiced to the over at minus 150, minus 160 on certain books, that means they're expecting him to grab at least 10 assists, because what other double-double is he going to get besides? I mean, he doesn't really grab a ton of rebounds, so that means they're thinking points and assists, and if he's going to get 10 assists, that means he's probably going to get 11. So don't overthink it. Tyrese Halliburton over 10.5 assists is our final best bet of the day, all right? 4 picks that we're locking in on this Thursday card. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, and if we sweep the board, all you gotta do is drop a comment below, and I'm gonna Venmo somebody some money, all right? I will announce the winner for yesterday's sweep tomorrow. Sorry about that, just because, again, I've been on the road today, so just a real quick video. I just wanted to give out these plays. Any added plays I'm gonna add throughout the day is gonna be at Action Network at Noble Living, so make sure you guys are following us there, all right, my friends? Appreciate y'all for tapping in. As always, get to that cheddar, dictate your fate, and I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video. Later, gang.